I get super bored with my workouts and I need to change them up all the time, or I get really bored and I just won't do them. Have you ever said that? Guess what? It's really not true. You don't need variety for the sake of variety in your workouts. You don't need to do a bunch of lunges this week on your legs, and then the next week you're going to do a bunch of squats and you're going to change it up the following week, and then the next week you're going to do a bunch of side lunges this way, and constantly changing it up just to keep you entertained. Hi, I'm Maureen from Essential Fitness, and what I want to talk about today is continuity of programming. This is the difference between just a workout and personal training. Personal training, we have a very specific course plotted out for you. And if we change it up all the time with wild and crazy stuff, just because we think that you're going to be bored, you're never going to be able to track your progress. So what we do here and what I recommend is that when you create your workouts for the month, you repeat those the entire month. So if we're working on reverse lunges, you're going to repeat these. Say we're working on them on a Monday. You're going to repeat these on the next Monday on Mondays for the next 3 to 4 weeks. Because if I change from reverse lunges on Monday to the following week we're going to do some side lunges, to the following week we're going to do some pop squats, how are you ever going to get better at these? You're never going to get better at them because you might not see them again for like 6 months. There's no way that you can track your progress when you're just completely all over the board with your exercises. Instead, consider a repeatable workout allows you to know when you're progressing, when you're getting better. Like maybe in the beginning, your lunges look a little like this. Your knees are all over the place. You can't control your depth. You're making a lot of mistakes. When you practice them, you're going to learn to control the move, right? Then when you get better, you're like, oh yeah, done this about 3 or 4 weeks, feel really good now. Now we're going to add some dumbbells in there. Now you have a reliable source, you have a reliable progression so that you know, oh yeah, she's a rock star. She can handle some more weight when she does her reverse lunges, or instead, her knees are an issue. She has to stay kind of high to protect them. And we know that she's going to progress by getting a little bit lower before we start adding some crazy weights, or before we just throw it out the window and just pick another new exercise the next week. So I hope that helps explain why we repeat our workouts and why we're not just jumping around doing something different every day. And I want you to know that. Be confident. Don't think that you're going to be bored if you have to repeat a workout. I can guarantee if you're focused on your form, you will not be bored at all. You'll be appropriately challenged, and then you're going to be rewarded at the end because you're going to know that you made progress. My name is Maureen from Essential Fitness. Thank you so much for joining me.